The eerie silence. The shizu chat. I gotta switch my freaking feed over. Hold on. There we go. Feed, not feet. Oh, golly. Hope no one heard that as feet. Okay. Here we are. Here we go. Hello. Greetings, chat. Let me put music on. I got freaking shizu here today. I gotta get some music on. FNAF World OST. Bam, 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 bam. Do 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 do. Hi guys, how's it going? You guys having a good night? I found the Anthony shirt in my closet after losing it for like 4 months. I lost it. I was like, where is it? No, I'm serious. That wasn't a self. That was like genuine. And you can find it in your closet too. All right, the fourth closet. Yes, precisely. All right, Chad. Today's gonna be kind of chill. We're gonna be. It's about a year since Secret of the Mimic came out. The music is doing good. Okay, it's been about a year since Secret of the Mimic came out, so I kind of wanted to go through and make a script, essentially going over the evolution of every mystery, or every question that the game posited. So we'll do intro, and I'm gonna give you guys some secret TDWrites video behind the scenes, some meta epic advice that I think is pretty good. So, anyways, intro, then we'll do. Let's think. Okay, so immediately shizu, I think identity. No, what's the most? Okay, so chat. When writing any script, you need to start with the thing that most people are going to be familiar with. Not necessarily like the biggest thing in the video, because then you have no reason for people to keep watching. But this is why if you watch the FNAF Mysteries... Yeah. If you watch if you watch the FNAF Mysteries episodes, every single episode of FNAF Mysteries is structured from least complex question to most complex question, or least niche to most niche. So let's see. What do we think, guys? What do we think would be the regarding Secret of the Mimic and mysteries from that game? It would probably have to be. I don't want. Okay. Without starting. Yeah. Okay. Without starting with like. Who is the Mimic or what is the Mimic? I don't want to do that one at the start. Decisions. Thank you, Mesmeric. Oh, they want FNAF Mysteries on Spotify. I haven't thought about that yet.
That'd actually be
FNAF 3 map. How about? Do you think we can get away with the moon as the first one?
Which specific part of the moon, though?
Oh,
like, do we
let's
want to
start
talk
with
about symbolism? Do we want to talk about the moon falling?
No, not the moon falling. That's got to come late. We'll save that
or
for
the guy in the basement, just whoever it is.
The sleepy moon.
Because those are the three different. I think we
start with the moon guy in the basement.
Yeah. So we're positing the question of basically who is the guy inside of the moon.
And then we pivot from there. We'll do a pivot. And then we'll do David's death, because while we're on the topic of the moon, we can use it to segue into the moonfall. Or moondrop, what do they call it?
Yeah.
David death. Okay. We'll start with this for now. It's going to be a lot longer. We're going over a bunch of stuff. So basically, chat, one thing with scripting that I've been doing recently is using Grok for everything. No. We'll do story structures. I've been trying to implore story structures more often than I used to, in the sense that I used to just kind of open up the script and I would just talk about whatever. But now I try to format it in a particular way. So, a peek into that. What we'll do for this one is we will do... Yeah. Before, during, after. So this is basically a story structure. It's incredibly simple. It's just what it sounds like. And so this story structure, we'll use this here because obviously we're going over an evolution of things. And though it may sound simple, this is in pretty much every reality TV mostly. So if you've ever watched an episode of Love It or List It, like a home renovation show, or even American Idol.
That is a throwback.
Yeah. So what they'll do for this is they will begin by showing the home as chopped. They will show you the process of renovating, and they will show you the completed look. Right? American Idol, they usually have a sad backstory.
Oh.
Have you seen the golden buzzer meme?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is Shizu built like a FNAF World sprite?
Okay.
Oh, true. Okay. Sad backstory. Holy 20 bands. Thank you, Rose. You didn't have to do that. Finally caught a stream. New God David evidence. There was going to be a costume rack in Secret of the Mimic that was going to look identical to Endo 02. There's even concept art. Ooh, I'll also look at the concept art for this. I haven't actually. I haven't looked at the... well, I have, like, months ago. But, you know, in preparation for this. Setup and payoff. Yeah, basically that's what every story structure is to a degree. But this is different from, say, like a ladder structure. Okay, sad backstory.
Yeah, that is why story structures work so well, is
they're repeatable.
It gives a dopamine rush of you are dragged in by a question and then given an answer to that question. As compared to just being given information flat out.
Okay. So, for this chat, how would we use this structure for this video? Well, for each section, we will discuss. Make this fancy little outline section here. For each section, we will discuss. Why am I having such a hard time speaking? I think I need water. It would be confusion at the time. So, for just off the dome, just like, we walked here and we saw this and we were like, oh my god, holy shit. And then, right, so confusion at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Observations. Oh, peep-servations. Observations.
For a setup, I'm just imagining your own voice going over a monologue from the perspective of the people that are working inside of the front area, of someone going over, don't go into the basement.
Confusion at the time, evolution of observations, present knowledge. Okay. That will be how we do it for everything. Okay.
Yeah. Now it triggered inside my mind. Yeah. It's you going through the room and being told, but for some reason, they don't want us to go into the basement. Now, I didn't understand this at the time.
Yes.
But I'd learn soon.
Chat, I am curious. There is one FNAF Theory channel that uses this particular thing constantly. They start with... It's not me. They start with incredulity. They go over random observations, and then they're like, oh my goodness. Yep, the first one that got it. It's game theory, that's correct. The first guess by Rose. Good job. Good job, guys. Good job.
I noticed not directly that method, but an alternative. The confusion at the time, just utilizing it from a what is the surface value information that we're given, how does that interpret, and then trying to figure out what it all means.
All right, so
which is the same system, just different words.
Because game theory, not game theory. Well, if I continued that sentence, that would have sounded incredibly insulting. Because YouTube Shorts has rotted everyone's brains.
Okay, now that would have been an incredible clip.
You now need to...
Sorry, Tom.
Yeah. Put in the part about the Mimic being phone guy. Their phone's in the secret Mimic security office, so it's confirmed canon. Wait, it's confirmed canon with 2 N's? Minor spelling mistake! No! So. Check this out. Ready? Secret of the Mimic. Now, why did I do it? Shizu. Why are the first 4 words of the intro the name of the game I'm discussing?
Because that YouTube algorithm loves to hear keywords.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And viewer psychology, right? Imagine I started the video with some shit like, you know, the other day I was walking around and I was at Panera Bread and I was like, nobody gives a shit. They came for Secret of the Mimic. They're trying to hear about Secret of the Mimic. So we're gonna start.
Fuck you and your Panera Bread.
Yeah. Nobody gives a damn. Okay. So off the bat, I could do, and of course I'll refine this after. Secret of the Mimic has gone down as one of the most perplexing. Is that too big of a word?
No. Although you might want to pull out a thesaurus.
Yeah, I might want to. No, I think I might want to pull out a keyword for this.
Fred and Shade, holy.
Puddles. I feel like Fred and Huff's glue before coming on stream. Yeah, you know, just me and Fred in here today. The same and I got praised for knowing 5th grade writing, and some random literary guy got like, hey, it's a killer killed. It's killer be killed world. Confusing. I think confusing is fine. I think confusing is fine.
Yeah.
Confusing FNAF games.
If you're wanting to spam keywords, you could go most mysterious.
I liked your style, kid. Secret of the Mimic has gone down as one of the most mysterious FNAF games of all time, taking us all the way back to the earliest point in the timeline and injecting it with all new... I want to say mysteries, but then we're saying mysteries twice in the same... Secret of the Mimic has gone down as one of the most mysterious FNAF games of all time, taking us all the way back to the earliest point in the timeline and injecting it with all new mysteries. Secret of the Mimic.
I just think of a good...
Secret of the Mimic. Lore, yeah, with all new lore. Yeah.
Yeah.
All new lore. Secret of the Mimic has gone down as one of the most mysterious FNAF games of all time, taking us all the way back to the earliest point. We already said time up here, chat, so following our logic, chat, this will get changed to series. Earliest points in the series. Yep. And injecting it with all new lore.
It's kind of like going back to first grade.
I kind of like brand new lore better.
Yeah. It's kind of like going back to first grade when your teacher was telling you you can't start every sentence with I, and so you had to actively come up with different ways of wording things. That's basically what it is. Otherwise, you're just going to be saying the same thing over and over again.
Okay. However, with the abundance theorists were overwhelmed with the abundance of new questions. However, theorists were overwhelmed with the abundance of new questions they didn't know how to answer. Implications. However, theorists were overwhelmed with the abundance of new questions they didn't know. Let's change it. Instead of questions they didn't know how to answer, let's just do questions and implications. Leave it at that. Theorists were overwhelmed with the abundance of new questions and implications. Theorists were overwhelmed by the abundance of new questions and implications. So I'll tell you where we need to go with this. We need to go to... Where we're going to have to go with this is conversation fizzled out because they didn't have enough info. And people gave up on trying to solve many of the mysteries. And then to end the trailer, well, that's basically what it is. To end the intro, we do until today. So this is not the exact wording. We got to figure out a way to put this. Let me see. However, theorists are overwhelmed with the abundance of new questions and implications. The community couldn't reach a consensus. And so, these conversations eventually faded into the background.
WMEOs.
As people went back to discussing other mysteries they were more familiar with. Switch the order. Switch the order. Hold on. Eventually fade in the background. Too much discussing.
Wait, that's true.
Yeah, just wait. Hold on, I'm locking in. Give me a sec. So we cut this. Paste it here. Theorists were overwhelmed with the abundance of new questions and implications. And eventually, and soon went back to discussing other mysteries they are more familiar with. The conversations around Secret of the Mimic soon faded into the background. No. The conversation around Secret of the Mimic faded into the background. Until today. Theorists are overwhelmed with the abundance of new question implications, and soon went back to discussing other mysteries they are more familiar with. The conversation around conversation is fine. Conversation around Secret of the Mimic I'm not technically sure if this is correct grammar, but I also don't know if it matters. I think it's fine. Okay, so Secret of the Mimic has gone down as one of the most mysterious FNAF games of all time, taking us all the way back to the earliest point in the series and injecting... Okay, so we need to keep all this. That's vital context. However, theorists were overwhelmed with the abundance of new questions and implications, and soon went back to discussing other mysteries they're more familiar with. The conversation around Secret of the Mimic faded into the background. Something feels off. With brand new lore, theorists were overwhelmed with the abundance of new questions and implications, and soon went back to discussing other mysteries they're more familiar with. How about, I think just Secret of the Mimic faded in the background. It's fine. Secret of the Mimic faded into the background.
They're saying you should put me on top of you like a hat.
Whoa, whoa. At least buy me dinner first. Oh, sorry, chat. I didn't realize our heads were so big. Okay. Theorists were overwhelmed with the abundance of new questions and implications, and soon went back to discussing other mysteries they're familiar with. Secret of the Mimic faded into the background. The questions posed by this game need to be answered. So today, I have scoured. How do you spell scoured? Is it this? No, not that. This? Or is it scoured? Oh, autocorrect. Man, I love technology. Okay. The questions posed by this game need to be answered. So today, I have scoured the quiet corners of theorist forums. They are the quiet corners of theorist forums, wikis, and videos, sure, to see how over time the answers to all of this game's questions have silently evolved, starting with the mysterious moon man in the basement. ... All right, this is the pivot. Pivot.
Okay.
So
some changes. Changes.
Pivot.
I would move videos before forums. I don't know why. It just sounds better to me. The corners of FNAF theorist videos, forums, and wikis.
I've scoured the quiet corners of... You know what? How about this? I think... Fuck 'em. We just say, I have scoured the quiet corners of the FNAF fandom. I've scoured the quiet corners of the FNAF fandom. And to make it sound a little better, we change it to quietest. The questions posed by this game need to be answered. So today, I've scoured the quietest corners of fandom. Of the FNAF. Of the FNAF fandom.
Fandom.
The questions posed by this game need to be answered. So today, I've scoured the quietest corners of FNAF fandom to see how, over time, the answers to all this game's questions have silently evolved. Starting... Alright, this is fine. This is pretty good. so far.
I
Just in
don't
general.
know if you want to put in ad libs here, but I would have it to where before you say the mysterious moon man in the basement, have like a jingle or him humming or something in the background where it just gives that pause of setting him up, of starting with the
Yeah, that'll
mysterious
the editor will take care of that. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. Secret of the Mimic has gone down as one of the most mysterious FNAF games of all time, taking us all the way back to the earliest point in the series and injecting it with brand new lore. However, theorists were overwhelmed with the abundance of new questions and implications. They soon went back to discussing other mysteries they were more familiar with. As a result, the game faded into the background. However, theorists were overwhelmed with the abundance of new questions and implications. They soon went back to discussing other mysteries they were more familiar with. As a result, the game faded into the background. Until today. The questions posed by this game need to be answered. So I have scoured the quietest corners of the FNAF fandom to see how, over time, the answers to all of this game's questions have silently evolved. Alright, this is good. The music playing right now is actually ass. Let me change this.
Rose seems very adamant on removing the however, so I wonder what we could use there instead.
Secret of the Mimic has gone down as one of the most mysterious FNAF fan games of all time, taking us all the way back to the earliest point of the series and checking it with brand new lore.
I'm trying to think of a way to...
Okay, so here's the thing, chat. I'm a level with you on this one. There is a difference between intellectual integrity and good writing, and good YouTube writing. This is a pattern interrupt. I like to put like almost everywhere because they are intentionally meant to garner like attention, and it, like regardless of whether or not it's needed.
We cannot pull a henceforth, okay? My FNAF theories are getting real posh.
We'll do secretly evolved. Secretly evolved. There we go. Super has gone down as one of the most mysterious FNAF games of all time, taking us all the way back to that earliest point in the series and injecting it with brand new lore. However, theorists were overwhelmed with the abundance. I think I'll keep it just because it's slop. Like, genuinely because it's like when McDonald's, to compare my content to McDonald's now, but hey, gotta make a living. It's like when McDonald's gives you a hamburger without it actually, it's not actually a hamburger. It's probably like horse testicles or something, but they just call it a hamburger. But the point is, even if however doesn't go here, the word itself will command attention regardless of whether this actually follows it coherently. So you can be like, oh no, TDWrites is writing intellectually dishonest. I say, hey kid, don't hate the player. Hate the game.
Love your bits of slop. It's what makes the channel.
I think I'll keep it, chat. I think I'm gonna keep, however.
I prefer my TD indie.
Taking us all the way back to the 30 seconds of brand new lore. However, theorists were overwhelmed. Okay, you know what, chat? Look. All right. You can either have piss or you can have shit. I'll give you guys a poll for what you want. We could do, however, Or we could do, but there was a big problem. So either, however, theorists were overwhelmed, or they're injecting it with brand new lore. But there was a big problem. Theorists were over... Actually, I think that sounds kind of better.
Yeah.
Chat, if you're wondering why... Is it too much to have both? Yeah, it's too many words. Okay, I think we'll do... However, there was a big problem is too many words. I ain't doing that. Too many syllables. I'm seeing in chat they want me to change theorists to theorists and fans. I'm going to change it to fans because that's all-encompassing. But there was a big problem. Nevertheless. Oh, genuinely. Holy awesome idea. But there was a robust issue. Okay. I was going to say, chat, if you're wondering why I'm spending so long on the intro, it's because the intro matters disproportionately to everything else.
This is what makes the people stay.
This is what decides if my video makes $300 or $3. So. Low dreads you and Lee? Okay. Yeah, Rose, how dare you? How dare you use good writing principles? Yeah, should be freaking ashamed of yourself. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, what are you laughing about?
You know, something tells me you're not gonna record shirtless, but you know.
I mean, hey, listen, where credit's due, that may be effective. Give that guy a raise. TDWrites has gone down as the most mysterious netcase of all time, taking us all the way back to the earliest point in the series and injecting it with brand new lore. But there was a big problem. Fans were overwhelmed with the abundance of new questions and implications.
You gotta read it in your Matt voice.
Secret of the Mimic is gone.
Secret of the Mimic has gone down.
All right. We're doing a rehearsal, chat. Everyone, shut up. Everyone, shh. Secret of the Mimic has gone down as one of the most mysterious FNAF games of all time, taking us all the way back to the earliest point in the series and injecting it with brand new lore. But there was a big problem. Fans were overwhelmed with the abundance of new questions and implications, and soon went back to discussing other mysteries they were more familiar with. As a result, the game faded into the background. Until today. The questions posed by this game need to be answered, so I've scoured the quietest corners of the FNAF fandom to see how over time the answers to all this game's mysteries have secretly evolved. Look, you can keep questions there.
That's so beautiful, chat.
It's pretty good. I want some way to maybe include 1 year later, or like 1 year later. Toys for Tower got shivers. Hey, thanks, Buster. See how.
I got Taco Bell. I'll be right back.
It's one of the most mysterious things of all time. overwhelmed with the abundance of questions and implications, and soon back to discussing other mysteries they are more familiar with. As a result, the game faded into the background. Yeah, good job, chat. So, 1 year later, boom! So, chat, obviously after the stream is over, I'll open up, like, Merriam-Webster or switch some of the words around or run it by my friend who's an English teacher, more likely. to see how to improve the flow of it. Or my mother. My mother is an English teacher, actually. Hey, there you go. There's some lore for you. She'd probably look at this and be like, what are you doing? Okay. One more time. Let's go. Secret of the Mimic has gone down as one of the most mysterious FNAF games of all time, taking us all the way back to the earliest point in the series and injecting it with brand new lore. But there was a big problem. Fans were overwhelmed with the abundance. I like sheer. Fans were overwhelmed with the sheer abundance of new questions and implications, and soon went back to discussing other mysteries they were more familiar with. As a result, the game faded into the background. Until today. The questions posed by this game need to be answered. So, 1 year later, I've scoured the quietest corners. So, 1 year later, I scoured the quietest corners of the FNAF fandom to see how over time the answers to all this game's questions have secretly evolved. Sheer makes it sound too bloated. Ugh. God, I freaking hate you guys.
Incredible writing, and somehow we don't have 1 million likes on the live stream.
Okay, last time. Secret of the Mimic has gone down as one of the most mysterious FNAF games of all time, taking us all the way back to the earliest point in the series and injecting it with brand new lore. But there was a big problem. Fans were overwhelmed with the abundance of new questions and implications.
Okay.
Fans were overwhelmed with the abundance of new questions and implications. All right, chat. Hear me out on this. Hear me out on this. Wait. Maybe my worst idea of all time. But there was a big problem. Can you use yet instead of but? In psychology, but has a more powerful effect, so I refuse to do correct grammar. There's a big problem. Fans were overwhelmed with the abundance of... Okay, anyway, all right, chat, you can just tell me if this is the worst idea ever or not. We remove the word new from right here. There was a big problem. Fans were overwhelmed with the abundance of questions and implications. W or L? W dreads or L dreads?
Okay. Guys, I'm here. You can't talk about golden showers.
Holy split. Holy split.
I didn't think it was too bad.
Okay, okay. The W's are winning out now. Hey, honky tonky. Heh. You deserve a raise, kid. DJs was in the experiment chambers. The Nightmare animatronics would just be good writers in English. Okay, all right, thanks, bud. Thanks, Barbecue Bacon Burger. Appreciate that. We went back discussing other mysteries they were more familiar with. As a result, the game faded into the background till today. Questions for this game need to be answered. So, 1 year later, I scoured. Investigated. Oh, buzzword, Shizu. So, 1 year later, I investigated the quietest corners of the FNAF fandom to see how, over time, the answers to all this game's questions have secretly evolved.
This is why they pay you the big bucks.
Wait, he's locking in. Wait. A small group of dedicated theorists were able to... Wait. I see the vision. What is it? See how over time, a small group of dedicated theorists were able to... Help, Shizu!
Able to uncover? No. Translate?
Hell no.
Decipher?
Unravel the many mysteries in this game. Ha ha ha. And someone didn't like the word quietist. I agree, it's a little clunky. I investigated. But we need a word to describe. We need a word to describe that the conversations around Secret of the Mimic are less prevalent than those around other... The deepest? I investigated the deepest. I investigated... I just had the worst idea ever.
What's that?
The hidden recesses of the FNAF pit.
Close, but I don't know if I'd go with
the hidden
that.
recess. Okay. The darkest. No one died.
The stinkiest. Okay. Guys, it should be something that conveys...
Most... You know what? I think most
hard to find.
overlooked could work. I investigated...
Ambiguous?
The obscurest...
Obscure might work. It might work.
Obscurest. I investigated the obscurest. I investigated the darkest. I investigated the dustiest. I investigated the...
Someone really just said Andrewius.
I investigated the most overlooked... Yeah, fuck it. I've done that like 900 times in my other videos. If you, by the way, if you watch my last like 6 videos, I will say the most overlooked every video. I didn't want to do it, but it just works so well. It just works everywhere you put it. I investigated the most overlooked corners. Damn it! I deliberately didn't want to use that one.
It's what the fans want.
Okay, we can compromise. Most obscure. There you go. Can we okay, shake on it. Shake on it, chat. We can compromise. I investigated the most obscure corners of the FNAF fandom. See how a...
They said no. Okay. It's your catchphrase at this point.
Chat, we're keeping it. We gotta move on. We gotta freaking move on.
If TD has a catchphrase, it is the words uttered of, wait, that's true.
The questions posed by this game need to be answered. So 1 year later, I investigated the most obscure corners of the FNAF fandom. Wait, brain blast. Shut up, Shizu. Brain blast might be incoming. Fuck it. I investigated the most dedicated minds in. Come on! I think that's kind of nice. Come on. Come on. I investigated the most dedicated minds in the FNAF fandom to see how over time they... Everyone hates it! Ah, I thought it was good.
Someone said just quit at this point. Okay, chat. Let's calm down.
Over time, they were able to unravel. Oh, yeah. I investigated the most dedicated minds. The most dedicated spaces? I investigated the most dedicated... I think dedicated space... I think I'm going to stick with dedicated spaces. The questions posed by this game need to be answered. So, 1 year later, I investigated the most dedicated spaces in the community to see how over time they were able to unravel their nature. Okay. Doing it. Secret of the Mimic has gone down as one of the most mysterious FNAF games of all time, taking us all the way back to the earliest point in the series and injecting it with a brand new lore. But there was a big problem. Fans were overwhelmed by the abundance of questions and implications, and soon went back to discussing other mysteries they are more familiar with. As a result, the game faded into the background. As a result, the game... I'll put soon here. I think this sentence is so long that this one being so short feels weird. They were more familiar with. As a result, the game soon faded into the background. Until today. The questions posed by this game need to be answered. So, 1 year later, I investigated the most dedicated spaces in the community to see how over time they were able to unravel the many mysteries in this game. Devoted. We need Gibby GPT for this one.
Let's ask.
Okay, chat. I like all of this. The only thing... All right, team up. Team up. The only thing we gotta replace is this. That's it. We're keeping everything else. Everything else is functional. I'm happy with it. It's perfect. But it's probably about 80% as good as it could be, which is what I'm shooting for. I investigated the most devoted minds. Okay. The most devoted spaces.
Fuck, he's here.
Gibby, that sucks. That is terrible. What are you doing? Interrogate it? What is this? True crime? I interrogated them. Listen to me, Shizu.
The question posed by this game needs to be... Oh, questions. The questions posed by this game need to be answered. So, 1 year later, I investigated the most... the most slimiest spaces in the community.
Why is this so fucking hard? 1 year later, I investigated the most devoted spaces in the community. Okay, can we just change it back to deepest corners? I investigated the deepest corners of
If you want to
the
pull
community to see how over time
keywords,
theorists.
you could say
the most deepest. No, nobody look. It's a typo. Okay. I investigated the deepest corners of the community.
The darkest.
To see how. The darkest? Yeah, but darkest corners implies, like. Well. Have you ever heard of, The Return to Freddy's? That's something I would classify as the darkest corner. I don't think that's quite the right word for this. Tenacious? Am I Shakespeare? Gibby, I'm not saying interrogated. You gotta let this go. I investigated.
He really wants it.
I investigated the deepest corners of the community.
Even if we don't go with darkest, I think pit would be fitting. I investigated the deepest pit of the community.
One year later, I investigated the depths. I investigated the depths of this community.
Yeah.
These corners. How do we feel about depths? I tenaciously scoured the depths. holy, like, grok sentence. Do you guys really want me to say abyss?
Maybe. That would be funny. That would be funny. The abyss of the FNAF community.
Investigated the abyss. The part of this game need to be answered. So 1 year later, I investigated. Yeah, I think we can do abyss, and I can just say in the haha funny TDWrites, abyss.
I investigated
you know the exact tone I'm talking about, right?
Abyss.
Yeah. I investigated the abyss.
See, when that happens, you just put a picture of Leon Riskin on the screen.
No, I investigated the abyss of the community who were risking it all to solve the mysteries.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Holy.
Yeah.
See, you just needed time. You just needed time.
Yo. All right, chat. We're good, right? We're good, right?
Holy.
Bro, bar Shizu, I hit that. So the FCC gonna let you be me on MTV.
Holy shit. Shakespeare has nothing on T-Dread's chat.
Holy awesome.
Editor, keep that in.
Oh no, this is staying. I investigated the abyss of the community, who were risking it all. Oh, I can see it now. I can see it. Oh,
that's so good.
Risk it all to solve the mysteries. And then what does it do? The end of that. This game left behind. Okay, we did it. We did it, chat. Whew. Everybody, let's get some clapping emojis. We finally made a serviceable intro.
That's a good hook.
Do not keep that. Do you know my community? They gonna fuck with this crazy style. At Grok, write me a script. Grok could never create a gem such as this.
Okay.
I'll probably send this to some of my. I'll probably send this to my proofreaders after the stream, and they'll be like, "This is shit. This is shit." I'll be like, "Oh, oh man." Chat, why can't I joke about? You got nobody cares. I can joke about this. It's fine. If anyone's the victim here, it's me. I was there for like 9 hours. Of the Abyss incident, Shizu?
Yeah.
Dude, the Dropbox you shouldn't have clicked.
I loved that stream. Holy shit. Like, I can never get it out of my head of you just spamming. Guys, it's gonna be malware.
Thanks,
don't click on it, please. Please don't click on it.
What do you expect me to do? It was an unverified Twitter with a Dropbox link, an evil Dropbox link. You just scroll all the way down to even find.
It was pretty evil.
It was evil.
Guys, it's gonna be gore.
I thought it was gonna be. No, I genuinely thought it was gonna be gore.
Holy shit.
And everyone on stream was like, "Oh, T-Dreads, you're being a pussy." Just, oh yeah. What happens if I open it and it's a decapitated head? What then?
It would make for a very interesting stream.
Starting with the mysterious Moon Man in the basement. All right. Chat, in the writing credit, should I do writing credits? T-Dreads, Shizu, and chat? I think that'd be kind of funny. Writer, how about that, chat? Writers, T-Dreads, Shizu, chat.
That's incredible.
That's fire. There we go. Nice. Okay. And viewers like you, this ain't Barney.
Yeah, Gibby. You just get to be a chat member today.
Mention each of you individually. I think I'd reach the character limit. It's just like, why are there no keywords in the description? It's just filled with everyone's names.
Wait, that's funnier. What if we do say everyone in chat but Gibby?
Chat, and for his, like, privacy, instead of showing Leon risking they were risking it all, I'm just gonna show the those who know thumbnail. for like a frame. Or like the, you know, that face I Show Speed does. Shizu?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, why are you trying not to laugh?
I'm curious. I'm curious as to why Stinger is telling you to set up a stream with Gibby and Sire to talk about Midnight Motorist. Guys,
I think
Gibby
that's because
has ABCD.
I forgot about that. Bro, he hasn't done that in like 10 years.
I don't even know if Sire's been on ABCD.
All right, Moonsuit.
Wait, when is the Sire Squawks episode coming out for the podcast?
Who are you talking to, me or Gibby?
You.
I really like. That's what I mean. I don't know. I gotta think about it. It's gonna be difficult to get somebody to watch a PNG for an hour. The episodes that perform the best usually have another face because, you know, that way that's, you know.
I hadn't even considered that.
Well, then you're really freaking stupid, huh? Freaking idiot. Yeah.
Unwithered really solved his situation by being an incredible animator.
Yeah, he just animated like 20 different. Hate that guy.
Oh, Unwithered. May you rest in peace.
Can I call the moon a chud?
I think that would be appropriate.
I mean, just. I mean. Okay, all right. I like how I asked you guys for permission, like. Like, you're my mom. Guys, can I call the moon a chud? Chat, I think we were handicapping ourselves by making the writing too, like, good. I think we just had to lean into being idiots. Ooh, we're risking it all to something. Okay. One of the mysteries in the game that stuck out like a sore thumb was the presence of this chud in the basement. Known as Sleepy Moon. A character fans immediately connected to Moon from Security Breach. But there were several details fans uncovered during their first playthroughs that raised some questions as to who or what this entity was. And then I'll have the editor do the classic bring 3 blurry boxes on screen.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Rose. You know the funny thing about my community, Rose? I guarantee you I could end the video by looking straight into the camera and with no context just going, fuck you, and nobody would care.
Wait, that's genius. Ferb, I know what we're going to do today.
Should I do it? Hey, hey, 10 more dollars and I'll do it. Someone give me lunch and I'll do it. There you go.
Special thanks to everyone who
it will be even funnier because listen,
episode.
the thesis of the video is like the community together over time was able to create better solutions. And I want to end the video being like, and this all goes to show that when everyone comes together as a community and puts their minds to solving the lore, they can actually make progress. Fuck you.
Wait, that's beautiful. Well, I guess it's happening now.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. Well, I mean, hey. Well, apparently someone got a little trigger happy. That's how we turn $10 into $30. Hey, it's called exponential growth. Okay. Oh God. I
guess TD has to say fuck you.
How about fuck you 4
times?
I just say that. Fuck you 4 times.
You don't even give any context.
No.
Just fuck you.
5.
Fuck you.
5.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
No. I will just say the sentence "fuck you" 5 times.
Oh. Just need to dead serious say "fuck you" 5 times.
Oh my God. I like Magic School Bus just said "do it, Chuz." The progress made. I'll write the outro already. The progress made on all these mysteries goes to show that when the community teams up with the goal to learn more about the lore, they can actually make progress. Fuck you 5 times. It's gonna be super well edited. It's gonna cut to my dimly lit face cam. Fuck you 5 times. That's perfect. Together we are FNAF, but that makes this funnier. Like imagine this, chat. Like, they can actually make progress. And it just cuts to me. I turn this way, stare for 3 seconds. Fuck you.
They actually can make progress.
Fuck you. Oh, it's gonna be hard to do it with a straight face. All right. Let me do. You want me to put some acting? Or hold on.
Oh, you wanted to sound like he's truly fucking hateful. If he's doing that, he has to do the most happy-go-lucky ending, where he's like, "They can actually make progress."
Yeah, you gotta like. I gotta be like squeezing it out. Squeezing. I gotta be like, "Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you." Okay. Too much. Okay. All right, Goldilocks. Oh, this fuck you is too nice. This fuck you is too mean. Okay, I should have known. I should have seen it coming.
I don't think any amount of money will have that happen. But never say never.
I should.
Okay. Okay. See, I think it's not that strange, because that's some type of shit that Markiplier would do, to be completely honest.
Yeah, but like, I don't. I feel like it just matches my brand. Like, if other people in the community did it, it would just feel weird.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine Nara Raven? Thank you all so much for tuning in this video. Fuck you.
No, there's only one person I want to see do this now, and it's Gibby. And remember,
dude, I don't think that's a good idea.
Wait, that's true.
Would not advise. TDWrites verbally abused this chat. Hey, well, it was for money. Okay. Okay. Dude, imagine Tom. Imagine Tom doing it.
Oh, Tom. I have
dude, imagine Tom doing it. Hello, Internet. Fuck you.
And remember,
fuck you. Oh, bro, my stomach hurts. Oh, that's so awesome. That's so awesome. Dawko needs to do it. Little do you know. Little do you know.
Something tells me he said something along those lines.
Little do you know.
Holy.
Oh my god. Say it 14 times. Say, I'll consider it.
If you guys pay 14 worth.
No. Don't, because then it's just gonna go up forever, and I'm gonna have to say like, "Fuck you 100 times."
Wait, that's true.
How do you even donate on YouTube, dude? I've been doing this for like 2 years. I don't even know. on desktop, it's a little icon, but I don't know what it is on the phone.
I think it's the same on phone. I hate that they have separate menus because you can't do some shit on different versions.
Okay. Questions as to who or what this entity was. MatPat's MySpace account. Oh my goodness.
Wait,
yeah.
That's genius.
Okay. What piece of evidence for the Moon Man's identity should we bring up first? Does anybody remember the original consensus, right? I can't remember if people thought it was the Mimic or if they thought it was another guy.
Man. Yep. The first person everyone thought it was the Starved Man, which then naturally leads into the food not being eaten down there and the art showing the Mimic in the costume.
So does the Starved Man, this will show you how long I haven't thought about Secret of the Mimic since. Does the Starved Man have a is there a mail log about him?
I'm fairly certain, yeah.
Gibby, you'll know this. You know all things. Okay, we'll move from Starved Guy and then we'll go to the Mimic, yeah. The log about him getting trapped down there? Okay. The log. And then you said there's actually food down there, you said?
Yep.
Food.
And then there was the Gibby secret idea of Edwin being the one who's actually in that suit.
Hold on, I don't remember that at all. I gotta look that up.
Yeah. That one came from the result of the story showed in moon.exe, and I think it was the art again showing the Mimic, but I'm pretty sure it like shows it having robotic legs in the system, and so they thought he climbed inside of it and was using it as his method of transportation. I swear, TD, I'm not lying to you. It exists.
What's the theory called? Moon. Not Mimic Moon. Surely there's a theories wiki for it. No, I know what the moon's name is. I want to know what the theory name is. There's no way it's just called Sleepy Moon. There's no way.
I don't even know if it's in existence on the wiki.
That's absurd. Oh, apparently not, yeah. Aha, Employee Moon. Aha! Victory. Okay. Yeah, Star Moon. Here we go. Okay. Oh, never mind. Star Moon. Here we go. All right, now we got it. Okay. Okay, yeah. So now that we're done with the intro, we've been going for how long? Let me check. Probably over an hour.
Oh shit! It was Candy who came up with the idea of Moon Edwin, wasn't it?
Yeah. Okay, we'll probably spend a bit of time collecting just evidence now, and then I'll. Because now, unfortunately, script writing from this part on gets harder because now I have to incorporate evidence into words. So we gotta research first, and then we gotta. So. Okay.
I hate research. That's not true. Researching isn't actually that bad. It's fun. I hate actually having to create something with all that research. That's always the annoying part. Because I have to word it in a way that supports my ideas.
We wrapping up soon? Not immediately. I just don't think I'm gonna be able to finish the script tonight. Well, duh. The video is gonna be like an hour long. it will be physically impossible.
Trust me.
Unless I actually whipped out TDWrites GPT.
That's gonna be different.
Yeah. Log. Food. Thank you, Star Nerd.
But if we were to go that way, Candy was also the one who came up with the moonfall. So not only is she the one who came up with Edwin Moon, she also came up with Moonfall.
Yeah. Candy won't care if I talk about her videos. That's the whole point of this. It's a retrospective.
It does make me wonder, are you going to want to get a cameo from her, perhaps?
I could ask if she's available. Oh, excuse me.
I don't know, in situations like that, I always think it'd be cool if you just covered the whole thing, and then Candy in the middle of the videos wow, that's such a good video idea. If only someone had made videos on it.
Okay, what else is the evidence on here?
Some of her notes, actually, that's genius. She might have evidence.
Oh, Sleeping with Edwin, share the same voice actor. Okay. This too. Okay. When you put all of the evidence together, the earliest evidence together, the stuff just found in game, the case being this starved employee looks quite strong. All right, chat. Now watch this. Watch this. Ready? Do you remember our structure we were at the beginning? Before, during, after? So all this is being discussed as the before in the structure, right? Because this is in-game observations. But as time passed, people would notice other details that suggested something else. But as time passed, we got to make a thesis restatement, and discussion decreased. People noticed other details that suggested a different identity.
Is this official? This sounds like someone's
the thing playing right now.
Edit. Yeah.
Oh, let me look. That's
Maybe
official.
I've just never listened to an extended version of it.
We find all the evidence when you put all the evidence together. The stuff just found in game. The case for Sleepy Moon being the storm point looks quite strong. But as time passed and discussion decreased, people noticed other details.
I am curious. Are we leaving it at the David death pivot, or are we going to use David's death as a pivot into another topic as well?
Well, when we get down here, we'll probably stop for now.
Gotcha.
We'll notice other details.
Because I didn't know if we were going White Tiger, or if we were going Fiona, or if we were going timeline shenanigans.
Well, we'll talk about like everything. These are just some that I thought of off the top of my head.
Yeah.
It's just a different identity for this strange. What should I call him? People notice other details that suggested a different identity for this strange. I'll let you guys do all the thinking while I just jam out over here. Basement dweller. Basement dweller. Oh, holy awesome. Give that guy a raise. Pancake 5008. Holy actual Eminem level bars. Dude, that's almost on par with... Wait, where is it? They were the abyss of the community risking it all. Dude, Shizu, this is genuinely like an Eminem level. The abyss of the community risking it all.
Still such a genius line.
So the FCC. Oh. Yeah, writing fire gif. This basement dweller. Okay.
Turn the whole video into a rap? Okay, let's not go too far.
Gibby. Gibby, are you there? I gotta ask him about his mimic video now. Where he said like the moon is M1. Oh, Gibby.
I fear Gibby is probably the only human being on Earth that has ever uttered that statement.
Well, good, because I'm talking about it. All right, Gibby, what was the evidence again for... What was the evidence for moon being M1? I don't care if it's canon or not.
Oh, Gibby.
Listen, I don't give a shit if it's actually true. We just gotta make some slop out here. Hey, a starving man dreams of food, or whatever it's called. What is God, Victome theory? I don't know, but I don't like the guy who made it. He's kind of annoying. Wait, it's kind of funky. M1 wore the moon suit to babysit David drawings. Okay.
Interesting. Oh, okay.
I can't believe I just spelled where incorrectly. I can't believe the autocorrect spelled it incorrectly. There we go. Mimic takes on the persona of whatever costume it draws. Does it? Do we hear servos? Do we hear mechanical sounds within it, or no?
No. Which is why nobody. Which is what gave the existence of Moon Man. Wait. We just know that it's heavy.
We have to know by now if it has... He makes mechanical sounds. I think I remember that he makes mechanical sounds.
Betty bye and good night. Sweet roses Adeline. With the lily or spread.
Okay.
Maybe sweet bed, lay thee down for thy rest. May thy slumber be blessed. Lay thee down for thy rest. May thy slumber.
Oh, W. Pablos, let's go. Just awoke from a nap and rediscovered that you're too old? Hey, you're not the only old person in this chat. Okay.
Okay, he makes like a jingling sound. Like the sound of someone having jingle bells on them.
No, but I remember so strongly that there is... all right. Time to do my least favorite thing and actually research. Boo. Okay. Hold your horses, chat.
Because I'm listening to him and all I hear is jingle, jingle, jingle. Then again, I assume this chud is not trying to get killed by Moon Man, so they're not exactly trying to get the best audio.
Yeah. Be so awesome.
It would be so awesome.
It would be so awesome.
It would be so cool.
That's just the voice. Dude, nobody made a video on sound effects for the moon.
Well, you know, they do hate you.
I feel like Caitlin would have made one. Oh, that's not the channel name anymore. Here we go.
Betty bye and good night. Sweet roses, bed I, with the lilies all spread.
All right, well, I'm on my last legs here. I got to go to the wiki.
You're going to be real disappointed when you get there.
You're telling me not a single person documented.
They don't even have his steps. They don't even have his steps.
Not a single person documented the sound of the moon walking. Then I have to give views to Gibby. Oh, fine. Only because I have no other choice.
Chat, look away from the screen.
That's not the Gibby. Wait a second.
That is.
This is not the Gibby I'm familiar with.
Gibby ASMR.
Wait. How one character solves every secret of the Mimic mystery and this really cool looking thumbnail. I wonder who gave Gibby the idea for this stuff. Wait.
And it's a 45-minute long.
I wonder who made this kind of like packaging. I bet he was really handsome, whoever he was. Okay.
Betty bye and good night. Oh.
Oh.
To sing him lullabies and sit in the corner as friend. I felt wrong for expecting response. You have suits are babysitter Moon. Zork is
I forgot you talked about Zork for 20 minutes or whatever.
Items to have.
Oh, scary.
Ragatha.
Line from the sun and more underneath the costumes. Concept of ness that's present throughout is this life as a robot that legs into remnant selves in the game world. Actually, when we fail or do a wrong,
This Gibby blood.
Hey, so Gibby, I'm not seeing the audio of it running, Buster.
Here, and not any of the other costumes. Mirrors the ending of Sister Location, where Mike is told to take what is bad, and M2 mirrors Arnold's fight to stay awake after a 36-hour shift. Thing that's the jury is still out.
All right, we're speed boosting him.
As his wife. On David's 5th birthday, he dies. Fiona Bach convinces Edwin to build another David, so she copies her programming to create M2 or Mimic 2. Edwin builds a body for the Mimic 2 program, but it doesn't work for some reason. The Mimic copies David, but doesn't achieve full sapience. Edwin tells Fiona Bach to go away because she's not the real Fiona, she's just a robot. He tricked himself into thinking it was his wife. And another David wouldn't be the real David. David is gone. Little does Edwin know that David isn't gone. He's a ghost wandering the building in the form of a white tiger suit mascot. He's this game's Golden Freddy, and he can teleport and mentally project himself into the minds of the people around him. We don't know what happens to Fiona Bach, but we know that her consciousness ends up in this giant computer, which is based on the Whopper from the movie War Games, which was this giant supercomputer tasked with running endless simulations of World War III. It was also named after its creator's son, who died in a car crash. I wonder if that's important. Edwin then decides, and we don't know why, but he decides to start working on M2 again. But then he decides to stop again. After it mimicked David, he decided that he wanted to beat it up, so he took his legs away. Now there's an angry robot with Edwin's agony over losing David, as well as M1's actual code.
This editing is actually so mint.
Testing some sort of new power source. He asks M2 for help. M2, respond. Emergency. M2 quotes Edwin's own words to David back at him, fixes his own legs, and presumably it leaves Edwin to die.
Oh, can't right now, buddy. We can do something fun tomorrow. I promise. Ask your mom if she's not busy. You know, speaking of legs, what do you think? I just finished mine.
He then starts chilling in the empty factory. He follows his program and wears mascot suits and takes on their personas, but with murderous intent. The story's pretty straightforward when all the pieces are together, but all of the pieces aren't together. We have two giant gaps in time. We don't know how M1 gained sapience, and we don't know what happened to M1 after Edwin told it to go away, you stupid dumb animal. But we do have two puzzle pieces here. We don't know where they fit, so let's shove them together. We don't know what's in Nightlight in the basement. We can theorize based on text logs found in the game that it's been down there since before the last human employee left the factory. So it's not M2 or Edwin. So it's M1. This is where M1 went when Edwin told it to go away, you stupid dumb animal. But it doesn't sound like M2 does when it's stomping around. That's right, viewer who's paying attention. But may I counter with, the M2 that's stomping around built his own legs. So maybe they're heavier or less good than M1's. M1 is Edwin's perfect original creation, stomping around the basement in the persona of Nightlight, as it's programmed to do, singing lullabies.
Lullaby and good night, with roses bed lie, with lilies all spread.
Na 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 na.
You sent me video of VR and them trying to hide from Sleeping Moon. I cannot hear any mechanical sounds apart from the jingle on his beautiful head.
It's a robot with Edwin's programming. As the
All I hear is the chink, 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 chink. Which, if you want to interpret the jingle sound to be mechanical sounds, I guess you could, but I'm fairly certain that's meant to be the sound of a bell bouncing up and down
not
every
put the
time.
moon in the video? Lamau?
Because, yeah, the only thing I hear is heavy footsteps and a jingle. Because again,
that looks so
Moon
funny.
Man.
It looks so funny.
Yes, it does. Moon Man came out as a concept before the concept art was ever released. And so therefore, if Moon Man existed, it would be a little hard to argue Moon Man without any explanation as to why the character was making mechanical sounds as it was stepping. Because obviously there's like something going on with the system in the concept art, but that didn't exist yet. So it just meant that Moon Man would have no legs to stand on in the first place. And from what I've heard so far, he just makes jingle jangle noises.
Gibby, I'm not signed in on the main account.
This Gibby Blood's
It's not
trying
always
to
the squeaky wheels that get the grease.
He actually
It's
sent me an
the
ad.
doers that get things done.
Oh, well, you know what, guys? I think that's stream. Betty bye and good night, sweetheart. Wait a minute. 5 hours ago, there was a
Wait, oh
new
my
FNAF
goodness.
Mysteries.
Huh, it's
about
almost
the
like there's
Shadow
something for people to
animatronics?
watch after stream.
Holy!
All right, everyone, shut up! Nobody make a fucking noise. Yeah, there it is. Listen closely. Listen. Right there.
That is from the elevator, my friend.
Elevator's busted, isn't it?
He is to the left, and the sound is coming from the right.
Touche.
Actually, no, it's not the elevator. It's the vacuum dude, I think. Sleepy Moon is Santa? Yeah. I'm fairly certain the end of his head has a giant bell on it. Oh, guess it's not giant, but it is there. Bless me. Now I will say his voice definitely sounds like
I'm
it's
definitely
being
hearing.
played.
I'm definitely hearing like a bit of metal when he's moving. But it's mainly when he stops and turns. Yeah, I heard that shit. You hear that
Again,
when he
that's
turns?
coming from the right, dude.
Yeah, but
That's coming
okay.
from the right.
What's to the right of us in this moment?
The room is still to the right of us. Go back. I promise you.
No, it's
that
not.
room is still to the right
There's
of us.
nothing over there.
Yeah, see? It's the same room. There's a machine in there. The vacuum dude. He's causing so many problems with determining this. Holy, are we gonna have to go into the game ourselves?
I uninstalled this game. Okay, if he could just attack him here, then we could know.
All I'm saying is I don't have an opinion.
Shut up.
Lay me down now and rest. May thy slumber be blessed.
What the hell is that?
Every time they walk by the fucking vacuum. The short I just put in side chat is the one that Mio sent me.
Lord have mercy. Let me see Sleepy Moon video. I kind of see what you like when he lifts up his leg. Shizu, listen for when he's lifting up his legs.
I'm kind of hearing like a clear sound in the background, maybe? Like a clock where it's going. Yeah, I can hear a bit of a gear noise.
I think I'm not hearing like. I'm just hearing his
feet. To me, he kind of sounds
down.
like a wind-up. He kind of sounds like a wind-up toy in the background. But this is the clearest that I hear any other noise but the jingle bells.
This sucks. I'm actually I'm gonna have to get back to this point in the game for this video.
It does not matter to me. I don't know who the fuck the Moon Man is. But
I just heard it. I heard. Yeah, I just heard it there. I heard the winding noise just there.
Yeah.
It's at exactly 1.5 seconds.
But this is the only audio I've heard it.
Yeah, I heard it right there, right there, right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like a mechanical
it sounds
winding.
like gears moving in the background. I say background, inside the costume.
Okay.
But hey, kid, that just means we can add this to evidence as to why it would be a robot instead of being Edwin or the employee. Maybe, possibly. Yeah, that wind-up toy is what I'm getting from that, too.
Isn't every other jump scare in the game technically the mimic? Including Big Top?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
I see.
Cupcake.
Cupcake? The cupcake can jump scare you? Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yep. I was about to say, I think so, but no. The cupcake jump scares you. Dumbest thing in the game, but it happens.
I'm struggling with this one. Like I'm struggling with which one is more evidence. Because I don't think M1 is a separate endoskeleton.
Neither do I. Sorry, Gibby. Sorry. Because it's one of two things. And I think it is all really in the concept art. I get there are people that don't like concepts because they think that it doesn't count, but the concept art.
Well, did the concept art show the mimic?
Shows the mimic in there.
Okay, gotcha. I gotta itch my eyes. Hold on. Okay.
Now, I don't know if you take that as confirmation of it being the mimic or confirmation of someone being able to pilot the suit.
That's a perfect thing for me to put in the after section would be the concept art.
Because it also shows an employee in the costume as well.
Yeah.
So it shows both of them, except the one that's fully drawn is the mimic being in there, whereas the man being in there is just a rough sketch.
Well, it's because it was designed for people. like just like all the other suits.
Yeah.
Technically, like they're designed to be for people first, and then also for the mimic. So.
Which is why post this coming out, it can theoretically be argued that the mechanical gear sound is coming just from the equipment inside the costume that's used to pilot it. Because that's not his hands. That's the employee pulling on machinery in order to make his hands move around. It even says a whole battery backpack and everything. Wait, were we supposed to be able to get in this thing? That would have been so cool. Can you imagine?
I'll give this a little while longer before calling it. Wow, this is actually kind of closer than I thought it would be.
Guys, unfortunately, these are questions we cannot answer because we didn't make the theories. If you want to know why people believe that it's a man, you gotta go watch their videos on it. Clearly, we gotta go watch Candy Bunny's video at some point because Candy Bunny covers.
I'll call it 70-30.
Moon Edwin.
70% a mimic, 30% human. But this isn't the only mystery. The moon plays a pivotal role in. Technically, you could see the moon as responsible for the tragedy that caused the entire game to happen. Pivot.
I will say there is some story elements to the idea.
Oh, wait, that changed drastically.
Of
That's like 70-40 now. Or sorry, 60-40.
into being a representation of David and him being inside of the moon, and then the giant moon having David's ball, and then potentially using that as a connection. But I don't think anyone's made that connection, so.
I might be more in line with the human, though, because wouldn't you expect to see the human's body down there if he died of starvation?
That's also true.
But then also, how would he not die of starvation? How is he alive still? Candy bars?
Because the candy's completely untouched.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah, exactly. It's not unwrapped and bite taken out of it.
And then it directly leads back into Gibby's idea of the same room that has candy that's been untouched is the same room with the paper from Fiona, presumably. He ate the wrappers. Bro must have been really hungry.
I'll get Michael, my editor, to look at the audio and find out if the sound is just so incredibly muted by the jingling.
Yeah. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I'll have to get my editor on the case.
I just find it funny that this guy is a direct relative to Sleepy Moon. Buddy, bye. And good night. Sweet roses meadow. Oh.
Never has any That's true. The moon is such like an isolated thing. Like it. But yeah, couldn't you say? I think that's what Gibby said. It's the mimic mimicking how Edwin used to sing bedtime stories or something, or bedtime lullabies.
I think it would likely be a built-in audio box to the system. But I could be wrong.
Well, it's an Edwin's
Because the way
voice.
it
It's Edwin's
sounds,
voice actor is what people bring up.
yeah. The reason I say that is because when you listen to him talk, it sounds like it's coming through a filter. Everything he says sounds like it's coming
Yeah,
through
that's true.
an audio box
Yeah, chat saying too could be a recording.
and not the mimic.
So for
Yeah.
this particular mystery, I'll just have to show that it was a poll.
Which would then lean into why it doesn't make the mimic sounds of repeating everything David and Fiona said, is because it's not the mimic speaking. It's just the audio box that's in there.
Yeah.
But the same thing can be said about a dead human being in there. They're just playing the audio box. Well, guys, there's a dark truth about why Edwin's voice actor is the one who voices Sleepy Moon.
Is the jump scare sound the same? But I'm sure Big Top has the same jump scare too.
I was just reminded how cool Security Breach could have been if it was actually given time for development.
Okay. That one I'll have to leave up to... Because this one's like people want an exact identity for this one, because I don't think we're going to get more of it, at least for the David section that I'm going to write, ending it by presenting Fazant's theory that Afton killed him. That presents the opportunity for future clarification going forward, whereas this probably doesn't. So this will be better. That's why we did this first. It's because I knew it's really relevant and probably not going to get too far with it.
I think the two most likely options, again, sorry Gibby and sorry Candy, I think the two most likely options is either the guy that died of hunger or M2. And
Yeah,
then
I
it's
agree.
just a question of which piece of evidence do you think is more supported? Because naturally, that is the only two people that you would associate with Sleepy Moon going into that section.
Mhm.
Because you aren't introduced to what happened to Edwin before this point. So you wouldn't understand that context. And it's not the same thing with Fiona. It hasn't expressed that there could potentially be a second endo or what happened with F10. It hasn't explained that to you yet. So both of those concepts are just something that you need future clarification in order to solve, which from a linear story standpoint, assuming that the story is building up as you continue through it, that doesn't work. Presumably when you go down into that basement, you should know who is inside that moon costume. Which only leaves two people, either the guy that was just being talked about or the mimic. I think, did Phasant? Someone made a video about this recently, and they were kind of making me lean mimic. They were the ones that mentioned the food not being eaten. I don't know if it was Phasant or if it was someone else.
I'll talk to everybody about it after this. All right, chat. I think that's a good spot to stop for today. That was fun. That was a good stream. Hope you guys are ready to freaking hear FU at the end of this freaking video.
It's gonna be so beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Deducer.
Wait, is the Deucer here?
Yes.
Ah.
I will say some other concepts to throw around is the idea of if the moon costume's down there, theoretically the moon costume was the thing that got hit by the moon. Which, logically, if there was a person inside of the costume, it would have been...
He possessed it? Oh my god.
He either would have died or... I don't know. It's
All right.
stuff like that you gotta think about.
We gotta play our song. We gotta play the song. Shizu, here it comes. Thank you, Longus.
DJ
What
Surf.
the? Wait,
Why was everyone showing up at the
wait,
end? What did we do? What did we...
Quick, DJ Sturf, say something obscure about Sleepy Moon. Like, not lore related though. Just be like, he's cool, or he jingles. You don't have to spoil the lore. Sorry. I like Sleepy Moon. Well, guys, DJ Sturf is a human, so this proves that DJ Sturf is
Hey, that's true.
This proves that DJ Sturf is in fact the identity.
This confirms it.
All right. Hey, DJ Sturf, we're gonna friggin' solve this Chica secret party someday, Buster. Hey, just you wait and see. Just you freaking wait and see. One of these days. I mean, that's all the confirmation you need, guys, right there.
Hey, I consider that concrete. You know?
Watch Scott show up next. We got Deducer and DJ Sturf. The two greatest beings. Huge. All right. Anyways, Chad, back to our normally scheduled. Wait, this means I can subject DJ Sturf to the Andrew song, even though he's already watched the Christmas album. All right, come on, DJ Sturf. Sing it if you know it. Sing it if you know it, DJ Sturf. Here we go. Ready? Sing it if you know it. Andrew's in the games. Andrew's in the games. Cassidy is mid, she doesn't mean shit. Andrew's still the vengeful spirit.
Andrew's in the games just like Hudson Garden, Fast Goose Cannon too. Frights games and Tails games and the Stitch line. Our cannons got caught and fuck you.
We didn't mean that last part, DJ Sturf.
We
didn't mean that last part. Oh yeah, that's true. Wait, hold on. Dude. Shizu, I'm in love with you. That just reminded me. I need to plug that. I need to shamelessly plug that right now. TD reads.
DJ Surf is not allowed to watch this full-length video for what happens at the end.
Trying
to give me this link.
Unwithered truth.
UG. All right, Chad. If you haven't seen the FNAF Mysteries video, go freaking watch it right freaking now.
Truth.
UG. Go Chad. If you haven't seen the FNAF Mysteries video, go freaking watch it right freaking now.
I hear they solved the shadow animatronics in this one.
Yeah, it's true. All right, bye.